no need for me to fucking try. Keep jumping, you want God, but you keep pushing my love. You should enjoy your whole day, cause I am good, my love. You keep jumping me for. Hey, let me hear that whole Jeff. I get the bands, count the cheese, I do that shit for fun. For every girl, I pop a pill, I do that shit for a dog. I had your girl, she on my crib, that was 1-on-1. Smoking a bag full of that gas, almost lost my love. I was no trash, need a gas mask, that's just my lifestyle. 16, I think I got a couple ops, I said, yeah, after 57, I'm on my waist, no need for me to fucking try. You keep jumping, you want God, but you keep pushing my love. You should enjoy your whole day, cause I am good, my love. You keep jumping me for my journey, you answers. Both of my pocket is bring it, your brain, rub. I can never go back from. How would you listen and talk? Yeah, I don't believe in good love. Not if you fuck me, you're not. She never saw my house. He times in my Billy child. Yeah, I don't get killed in drugs. Yeah, sometimes I check on my blood. Yeah, I get money for some grits. Yeah, I get money for some blood. Yeah, but you don't know. Baby, I'm see my other side. Come back to my mother's side. That's not the ways of my brother's side. I will give you homies everything. You know everything takes on my mind. Rockin' with my friend summer line. And you know it is the winter time. I get the bands, couple of cheese. I do that shit for fun. For every meal, I pop a pill. I do that shit for I'm done. I had your girl, she on my crib. That was a 1-on-1. Smoking a bag full of that gas. Almost looks my love. House no trash, need a gas mask. That's just my lifestyle. 16, I think I got a couple ops. I said, yeah, after 57, I'm on my waist, no need for me to fucking try. You keep jumping me one cup, but you keep pushing my love. You keep jumping me one cup, but you keep playing my love. You keep trying to make me come, but you keep playing my love. I don't need cut my jeans, why would I make that with my queen? She want fuck my team, I love that bitch, that's me. I said fuck your team, we pull up just like a marine. Nigga don't want no beef, I am not even know what you be doing. As far as I fuck my beat, she's not up that little bitch thing. Yeah, she knock out money, not that girl, but she know not read. Y'all need y'all too funny, to carry me myself not read. I might stop selling trees, just the way I gotta leave. I might stop selling plants, just bring your bitch they don't see. Chanel won't care about a clown, this shit on my neck looks like bees. I get the bands, count the cheese, I do that shit for fun. For every meal, I pop a pill, I do that shit for I'm done. I had your girl, she on my crib, that was 1-on-1. Smoking a bag full of that gas, almost looks my love. I was no trash, need a gas mask, that's just my lifestyle. 16, I think I got a couple ops, I said, yeah. After 57, I'm on my waist, no need for me to fucking try. You keep jumping me one cup, but you keep pushing my love. Good morning. Good morning. Bitch, I make so much goddamn hits. Don't get blitzed. Yeah, that part. Hit maker. Yeah. Cause the label tell her that I need a date more than this. I've been making hit my whole life and I made so much hits. I'm grateful though, I'm grateful for this. Boy, I stayed up, I was waiting, but I'm grateful for this shit. Don't try to edit, t-shirt with no pants. All they came from Germany, I got it free in no Miami. She get on and try to save a money, picking all day long, son, I'm going to date on her shit. She'll pull a high speed, no brakes for that kid. That's why she get on her knees, she'll be crazy for that kid. Post a set of leads, pray for reads. Remember days, one day, crazy for leads. Burning your crazy, and that nigga slave like it ain't his. It's a blessing in the sky that my niggas in the pen. Used to mess up me in the sky, call it cheat or trick. On my head, money off my man. She deep for shit. I got too much money. Who made on this? Too much money, gotta hit the spoon for some paper clips. All this paper in this phone, no paper clips. I brought the ruler trying to calculate the shit. I'm drinking flavor, all this noise was sad. All this skill, I need a roller book bag. The Charlie said she only for the dick. She gon' eat shit. She said she the police for the dick. Call her label, tell her that I need a date more than this. I've been making hit my whole life, and I made so much hit. I'm thankful though, I'm grateful for this. Well, I stayed up, I was waiting, but I'm grateful for this shit. Don't try to teach her with no parents. All they came from Germany. I died free in Miami. She get on and try to stay on that shit. Picking all day long, trying to go to jail on that shit.
She want a nigga to herself. She want a young nigga that help expand her wealth. I'm trying to be like top shelf. Definitely solid pussy, feeling like Michael Phelps. A lot of bodies on my belt. But she already know that she passed. She feel it, but I'm just realized. I'm still high like this, I'm doing bad. Now shawty gon' let me down for the mad. Now the shawty beautiful, she can't pass. He said, and I'm cute, call it baby monster. And I roll with shawty faster. In my car, single mother with a daughter. No time. Ride my dicks just like it's mine, so we push me wrong. Tryna whisper to your face until I'm 29. And then never play with you.
Call the label, tell her that I need a date more than this. I've been making hit my whole life, and I made so much hit. I'm thankful though, I'm grateful for this. Well, I stayed up, I was waiting, but I'm grateful for this shit. Don't try to teach her with no parents. All they came from Germany. I died free in Miami. She get on and try to stay up on that shit. Picking all day long, spending on the day on that shit.
Come to Penn State.
Yeah, make it real is you doing this without a record deal. For real. Yo, it's ALL-MADDEN. Shouts out to the homie Nas, girl. Word from the wise one, make both your eyes run. Real blood like Coco Berry. You barely stole jazz, but you stole cash, you Larry. My punchlines knock niggas from 4 hours. The urn block triggers, got triggers and death droughts. The flying, and I ain't just being biased. And Hebrew L-Zions, one with the Messiah. You just divided. You fucking disease that affects keys. Don't say things ain't nothing to sneeze at. I'm much sicker. I crack the seal on the dubstick. Switch with the
Hey, what problem?
The road a classic. Bury you before the casket. Picture that like a photographic. Fuck your chain with your local traffic. You just can follow it. Your mother shouldn't have had your ass. Should've swallowed you like bottles of pills or overdose. All the legal comatose. You wake up with one of your I'm being named since the age 16. For long range, you rearrange and free shame. Spitting bars, I'm on a level with a star. Devil trying to trip me with the devils in the cars. But I'm too swift with the true gifts. I shoot if I put a line down, you slip. Shoot flips in the park, seeing guns spark. Niggas shooting from the north. The animals the bark. It's more crazy than the picture about Martin Scorsese. Instead of y'all shooting more crazy. Fuck y'all.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh, what number? What a number. 419.
Yeah.
On your dream.
Okay, now why you wanna go and do that? Or do that? Sometimes I say that I'm the best. I guess I
This
had to
fucking
do that.
ball
You know,
club,
I had
Jimmy.
to count that mansion on the hill and pull that. You know, I don't rely on A-balls. No,
They
I
got
never
the franchise rookie right tackle, the young D tackle, the safety you dream of.
me, I might have to pull back. I got weed, roll, drinks cold if you wanna do that. And I be in and out of love, oh, just be like true that. Cause you know sometimes, man, that shit can get way too irritating. Say the wrong thing to the right girl, you might not make it. Dark skin with a light skin girl like Tay. They say you go from trying to save her to her taking your savings. And when she do, man, watch how them bitches shit talk. Wonder how they would feel if all lives got crisscrossed. What if you lost your homie and you felt like crisscross, double cross? I swear that Christians don't even get this cross. Saw so much shit that a nigga pissed off. She talked so much that she done fucking made my dick soft. Pushing on my buttons, this ain't fucking pinball. I guess women are sometimes like a jigsaw. Sometimes you hit a lick, sometimes you get ripped off. Sometimes you gotta sit, sometimes it's time for lift off. Sometimes I just shut up and let my wrist talk. It be like, we don't got time for bullshit, dawg. You know I'm one-on-one, just like the prototype. You look like the you owe me type. Oh, hardly never taking pictures, not the photo type. No, please on Instagram this shit and be up on me like, oh, you owe me likes. Man, I swear these bitches don't know what the fuck is more important to them. The more I kick philosophy, the more important to them. The more champagne I pop, the more important to them. I just hope that's not the only single thing that's going through them. I hop up on the beat like it's the 08 me. When we was riding 4D, boy, no AC. Headed to the game for OKC. Now I'm courtside at OKC. I know KD, and all these singing bitches know me like Do Re Mi. Fi Sol La Ti Do, but Do come first. No late fees, Kool-Aid smile, Colgate teeth. The bigger that I get, the more I need shrinks. I be in and out of cars like a fucking crash dummy, spending money till it's dizzy, but I still stash something, you know. But I'm trying to get that real money, like white people with a black son. And first time I met Oprah, that was motivation. Went from standing in court to starting up a corporation. Went so hard last night that we made the morning paper. Plus my girls rated R. All your hoes overrated. Damn. Niggas say I changed. How they damn, how they do? Say I'm hard to get in contact with. Oh, is that true? Well, what about now? 313-515-8772. Bitch, call me. Yeah. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Try too hard, I think I need a nap, and I'm splashing. My life is a movie, then I'm acting. Yeah, but no acting. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Trip too hard, I think I need a napkin, I'm splashing. I'ma make these millies on this rapping, my passion. They used to make fun of me, what happened? Who laughing? My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Trip too hard, I think I need a napkin, I'm splashing. I'ma make these millies on this rapping, my passion. They used to make fun of me, what happened? Who laughing? Out there rolling doobies, getting blasted, who matching? This ain't Call of Duty, but the gap got attachments. Brody got the Smith and yeah, he packing, no lacking. Can't fuck with the vision, we subtract them, no capping. Praying to God like I'm easy, got me like Jesus. I'm in my necklace on Fiji. Flat you too fat off the easy, many a G, cause really this shit is too easy. breezy. Look like a lamp on Machini. I'm a for bean. The flow is so sick, I'm queasy. None of these bitches can see me. Shout out to Stevie. Man, it's the one of them keys ain't locked. The stick it took care of my ops. Now I'm too optimistic. I'll admit it. Had to run that check up, but no doctor visit. Off the rip, it's clear that flat you popping. Now they got to listen. Competition crumble at my feet. I need a mop, a Swiffer. My life is a movie, but no acting. I'm happening. Trap too hard, I think I need a napkin. I'm splashing. I'ma make these bullies all this rapping. My passion. They used to make fun of me. What happened? Who laughing? My life is a movie, but no acting. I'm happening. Trap too hard, I think I need a napkin. I'm slashing. I'ma make these bullies all this rapping. My passion. They used to make fun of me. What happened? Who laughing? Yeah, my money talk. Watch me hit that money walk. Shining on these bitches. They just like my kids. I son them all. What I wouldn't give to check my phone and see my mother call. She gave me the world in 20 years. I seen it, done it all. Look, my life is a movie. I need an Oscar for this. Fletcher need all of the chips. Take off for the group. And she wanna swallow the kids. I gotta applaud her for this. She nasty and boozy. She really rock with the kid. Cause I'm at the top of the list. I'm living my life in another reality. Don't even know what my Oculus is. My life is a movie, but no act.
It's week 17 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Saints and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. With a very excited Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And partner, I know you're juiced up for this one. As a former QB, let's dive right in. A battle of two incredible quarterbacks awaiting us today.
Yeah, Kate, there's really no disguising who to look for in this matchup.
Nope.
These are guys who in a lot of ways are the faces of the franchises. And they were the ones we saw all offseason in the ads and promos for this game as well. They're the players who feed off that pressure. They relish the chance to be in this spotlight and be the reason their team succeeds. I can't wait, and I'm expecting a special QB battle in this one.
Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On one, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Gun. Shot. What is that? Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. By Brian Thomas Jr. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here comes Brooks. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Burrow from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Brooks on the counter. And they had that one contained right at the line. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set. Right 80.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's brought down for a loss. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Escapes the... And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Saints and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Along the sideline past midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
That one's complete to London. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play fake here, Daniels. He fires one deep down the road. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going.
12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
On the give, it's Brooks. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's get set.
Throwing is Burrow. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back. Down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Plowing up the middle. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go.
On one, ready?
Just as they did right there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Saints are being led back out there on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run is crossing that first down marker.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a race down the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Stop.
From the 24. Completed here to Pickens. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He finds Kincaid. Jukes one defender. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
11.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's get set. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow setting up the play action. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Again, Daniels to the air. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Dumps it off to his running back. On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Saints with a 1st and 10. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pitts brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The Bats got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, Burrow to throw. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Shot.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Stevenson wants the 1st and more. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Let's go. 65, 65, 60.
A final throw before the break. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Looking to tack on the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin in the NFC South. Tampa Bay paying their yearly visit to Atlanta. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Tyler Lockett, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jalen Hurts leading the way there. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's runs like that, by fullbacks like that, Kate, where I miss Ironhead Hayward. Not only one of the great nicknames in football, but that dude got the job done in so many of these situations.
Here's the handoff, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run for this. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
11 MT, take.
Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now Daniels off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints throwing 6 more on the blowout. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returnable from the 2. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The offense being... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12.
Interception
12.
last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds Kincaid. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down.
Turbo shot. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Saints will get set to take over. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Daniels from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Off to the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Check go.
Play fake here, Daniels. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Ready up. Ready.
Trying an option play, headed left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints are running them out of the building. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And this very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
He loses it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints... adding on to that lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and late. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11,
Out of the
11.
shotgun, Burrow. He's got Thomas on a slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
On one, ready?
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to do some window dressing. The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Here comes the Saints offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Dumps it off to his running back. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11.
Play action now. Burrow. He finds Kincaid. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Now Burrow. A bit of desperation on this. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. tries the one back on the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now, off play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Turn.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Be in the game. Who's that?